The room is quiet right now, but your mind is not. You've been trying so hard to stay strong, smiling when people look at you, saying I'm okay because explaining the pain feels too exhausting, carrying invisible battles no one can hear. And tonight, before you scroll away, before you convince yourself this message is for someone else, stay for 1 minute, because something is changing. Not someday, not eventually, closer than you think. You may not feel it yet because pain has a way of making time feel heavy. It stretches the nights, it slows the healing, it makes hope feel dangerous. But there is a reason your heart has not completely given up. There is a reason you are still here after everything that tried to break you. And even now, with tired eyes and an exhausted soul, there is still a quiet part inside you waiting for relief, waiting for peace, waiting for someone to finally understand what you never say out loud. I understand. I know about the nights you stared at the ceiling, replaying every mistake in your head, the moments you checked your phone hoping someone would care enough to reach out, only to feel disappointment sink deeper into your chest. I know about the silence in your car while driving home, pretending you were fine because you didn't want anyone to hear the shakiness in your voice. I know how heavy it feels waking up already tired before the day even begins. And what hurts the most is not always the pain itself. It's feeling alone inside it. You tried to explain yourself before. You tried to tell people how overwhelmed you felt, but some only gave quick advice. Some changed the subject. Some disappeared completely. So you learned how to suffer quietly. You became the strong one, the dependable one, the person who comforts everyone else while secretly wondering who will comfort you. And lately, you've been losing strength, not physically, deep inside, because disappointment changes people. Waiting changes people. Carrying heartbreak too long changes people. You used to believe things would work out quickly. You used to pray with certainty. Now sometimes you pray while fighting tears because part of you wonders if heaven even hears you anymore. But stay here with me for a little longer, because the breaking point you are standing in is not the end of your story. You think nothing is moving because you cannot see it, but healing often begins invisibly. Just like the sun rises slowly before the world notices the light, breakthrough has been approaching quietly while you were busy surviving. And I know survival mode has exhausted you. You've been emotionally running for so long that rest feels unfamiliar. Your mind keeps racing even when your body is still. You overthink conversations. You replay memories. You fear rejection before it even happens. You prepare yourself for abandonment because life taught you not to expect people to stay. So now you hesitate to trust joy. Every time something good begins to happen, fear whispers that it will be taken away. Every time your heart starts feeling hopeful, anxiety reminds you of the last disappointment. And because of that, you've been protecting yourself from pain by also protecting yourself from peace. But hear this gently tonight. Not every chapter will hurt you the way the last one did. Not every person will leave. Not every prayer has been ignored. And not every delay means denial. There are things unfolding around your life that you cannot yet understand. Some doors had to close because they were slowly destroying your spirit. Some relationships had to fall apart because you were begging to be loved by people who only knew how to take from you. Some seasons became lonely because your soul needed healing that noise could never give. I know loneliness frightens you sometimes, especially at night. Especially when everyone else seems happy online while you quietly fall apart behind the screen. You scroll through pictures, videos, smiling faces, and wonder why your own heart feels so heavy. You wonder if you are falling behind. You wonder if your life will ever feel peaceful again. But what you cannot see is how many people are silently hurting too. So many are smiling while emotionally collapsing inside. So many are lying awake wondering if tomorrow will finally feel different. So many are carrying invisible heartbreak. And you have been carrying yours for longer than most people know. You became used to hiding it, even. Now some people around you have no idea how close you've been to giving up emotionally. They don't know how many nights you cried quietly into your pillow because you didn't want anyone hearing your pain. They don't know how many mornings you forced yourself out of bed while your heart begged for rest. But I was there, in every silent tear, in every exhausted sigh, in every trembling moment you thought you could not continue. And even when you felt spiritually distant, even when your prayers became short and tired, even when all you could whisper was, "Help me," I never moved away from you. Pain convinced you that you were abandoned, but you were never abandoned. You were being held together in ways you could not see, because there were moments you should have completely broken, yet somehow you survived. There were nights your anxiety felt unbearable, yet morning still came. There were days you felt emotionally numb, yet something inside you kept pushing forward. That was not weakness. That was grace carrying you when your own strength disappeared. And now you are entering a season where what once wounded you will no longer control you. Slowly, your heart will breathe again. Slowly, the heaviness will lift. Slowly, the constant fear will loosen its grip on your mind. I know you want immediate answers. I know you want one miracle to erase every painful memory overnight. But healing is not punishment because it takes time. Some wounds heal gently so your soul can learn how to trust peace again. You have spent so long expecting disappointment that joy feels unfamiliar. But joy is coming back, not fake happiness, not temporary distraction, real peace. The kind that allows your nervous mind to finally rest. The kind that lets you stop checking for signs of rejection. The kind that lets you wake up without dread sitting on your chest. And when that peace arrives, you will realize something beautiful. You survived things you once believed would destroy you. One day, you will look back at this version of yourself exhausted, anxious, emotionally overwhelmed, and feel compassion instead of shame. Because you were fighting invisible battles every single day while still trying to love people, still trying to function, still trying to keep going. That matters more than you know. You keep criticizing yourself for not being stronger, more productive, more confident. But look at how much pain you've carried. Look at how many disappointments you survived quietly. Look at how many times life drained you emotionally and you still chose to continue. You are not weak for being tired. You are human. And right now your heart does not need more pressure. It needs gentleness. It needs reassurance. It needs rest. So breathe for a moment. Not because every problem is solved yet, but because your story is still unfolding. The breakthrough you have been praying for is closer than your fear realizes. There are conversations being prepared, doors opening quietly, unexpected healing beginning underneath the surface. Moments ahead that will remind you why you did not give up. I know waiting has been painful, waiting for clarity, waiting for healing, waiting for someone to stay, waiting for your life to finally feel stable again. Waiting can make you feel forgotten. It can make you question your worth. It can make you believe nothing meaningful is happening. But some of the most important transformations happen in hidden places long before they become visible. Seeds grow underground before anyone sees the flowers. And your life is not buried. It is being prepared. There is still purpose inside you even if exhaustion tried to convince you otherwise. There is still beauty in your future even if heartbreak made everything feel empty. There is still love ahead even if rejection bruised your confidence. This pain is not your final identity. This sadness is not your permanent home. And this chapter is not where your story ends. One day the nights will not feel this heavy anymore. One day your chest will not carry this constant tension. One day you will laugh without forcing it. One day you will stop apologizing for existing. One day peace will feel natural instead of temporary. And when that day comes, you will realize that even in your darkest season, you are still being guided toward healing. Right now, someone listening to this feels emotionally invisible. You give so much to others, yet secretly wonder if anyone truly sees you. You crave comfort but rarely ask for it because you fear becoming a burden. So instead, you carry everything alone until your heart feels unbearably full. You were never meant to carry this alone. You deserve softness too. You deserve rest too. You deserve reassurance too. And tonight I need you to stop believing the lie that your worth depends on how much pain you can endure silently. You do not have to earn love through suffering. You do not have to prove your value by constantly surviving difficult seasons. You are worthy even while healing. Worthy even while anxious. Worthy even while emotionally exhausted. And the version of you that feels broken right now is still deeply lovable. Do not let temporary darkness convince you that your future disappeared. Some of the greatest turnarounds begin quietly. A small moment, a single opportunity, an unexpected conversation, one shift in direction, one answered prayer, one morning where your heart suddenly realizes the pain no longer controls you the same way. That moment is coming closer, even now, especially now. And maybe tonight you cannot fully believe these words yet. Maybe disappointment has made trust difficult. Maybe your heart feels too wounded to hold hope comfortably. That's okay. You do not need perfect faith tonight. You only need enough hope to stay, enough hope to keep breathing, enough hope to believe your life still matters, because it does. More than you realize, the world would not be the same without your presence in it. The people whose lives you touched quietly, the kindness you gave while hurting, the love you continued offering despite your own pain, all of it mattered. Even when nobody thanked you, even when nobody noticed, nothing beautiful you gave from your heart was wasted. And someday, the love you kept pouring into others while silently hurting will return to you in ways you never expected. So tonight, stop punishing yourself for being tired. Stop calling yourself weak because healing has taken longer than you hoped. Stop believing you failed simply because life became difficult. Some battles take time. Some hearts need gentleness before they can bloom again. And yours is slowly learning how to feel safe again after carrying too much pain for too long. Before this message ends, I want you to close your eyes for a moment if you can. Release the pressure to have everything figured out. Release the fear that you are running out of time. Release the belief that your best days are behind you. They are not behind you. There is still unexpected beauty ahead. Still healing ahead. Still purpose ahead. Still people who will love you correctly ahead. Still peace waiting to find your tired heart. And even if tonight feels heavy, even if tears are quietly falling while nobody else knows, let this truth settle gently into your spirit. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not too broken to heal. And your miracle is much closer than you think. May peace slowly quiet the storm inside your mind. May your heart find rest after carrying so much unseen pain. May the loneliness surrounding you begin to lift. May hope return softly to the places disappointment tried to destroy. May healing enter the hidden parts of your life that nobody else understands. And may you continue forward knowing that even in your darkest nights, you were never walking alone. If this message reached you at the exact moment you needed it, comment Amen below. And if someone you love has been silently hurting, share this with them tonight. Subscribe, stay close, and remember, your story is not over yet.